everyone, welcome again to Chaiwala Show. In this opportunity, we have a special guest. His name is Tejas Machado, and he's a marketer. He's actually working in a project that he's going to tell us about, and it's very interesting. Hi Tejas, how are you?
Hi Nelson, I'm doing amazing, and thank you for having me here. And it's been pleasure, and looking forward to our talks, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you for being here and being part of this beautiful project that we are developing with Chaiwala. So tell us a little bit to understand more, what do you do for a living? How did you become a content creator and a marketer?
Damn, that's a tough question. But if you're ready for the long answer or the short answer, what do you want?
It's up to you, man.
Okay, let's go. So my journey for the content creator, I always wanted to create content mentally, but always lagged. You know, there was a procrastination thing which I didn't put in effort, right? But then when I came to Canada, I saw that in Canada it's all about building up connections. Right. If you don't have connections, you can't get to a point where you want to, like mentally.
Yes.
While I was graduating in my marketing course, I saw that building connections is more important, and that's where I saw that creating content with respect to building connections and what my previous experience was will help me leverage in getting me a job. My interest was to go in sales, or my interest was to go in marketing, which aligned with the previous experience that I had back home.
You're right.
I started to understand how LinkedIn works. I started to understand what are the parameters that the content creators that right now on LinkedIn are getting viral. You know, right now on LinkedIn are getting or are giving value. What are their niches? So I was just trying to understand that and trying to experiment on posting various different things. Later on in August, I focused on one niche, that is helping people out. Messaging tactics, if they want a job, how to approach the hiring managers, how to approach the recruiters, what actually research techniques you need to apply if you need to find the hiring manager on LinkedIn. You don't know anything about him or them, right? So that's how I tried to understand myself first, and then I started working with few people. Fortunately, some people like two of my friends who were my pilot project, they got a job, and that was a huge success for me, because this was not this is something I do voluntarily from my 5 to 9, as we say. But then slowly I started getting a habit into what I call it as becoming a LinkedIn creator. I'm a very novice and a very amateur creator, but I post regularly. I post regularly through my experience, and that's my longer version of the thing, that why I wanted to do this, because there was no one when I came to Canada to tell me what you have to do. So I wanted to be that someone who, anyone comes over here, they can just connect with me and I can tell them, okay, you are doing this wrong, maybe you want to go over here. So that's where I wanted to create this thing.
And what is the added value that you offer to your clients, should we say?
Connections, I would prefer.
Okay.
The LinkedIn thing.
Yeah.
But the added value is I take everything personally. Because professionally, yeah, I'm a marketer. I work with a renowned company here as a multinational. I work for a pharmaceutical company. Every deal that we see, like I'm talking, whenever we are at work, we see everything as B2B, like business to business, or B2C, business to customer.
Right.
We forget the aspect of H to H, human to human connection, right? Even if it is companies to companies you are dealing with people. That's where I come in picture as well. Whenever I'm connecting with anyone on LinkedIn, or that matter, anyone in the networking events, I see them as a person first. You're a person, you have your own story. Let me hear it out and see what I feel it. See if it resonates me. If it doesn't, then let me tell you what resonated that particular aspect from your story, right? Let's see if we can mutually connect. Let's see if we have something mutual. If not, that's okay. And that's where I tell them. I be upfront to them. I tell them my story as well. If I'm vulnerable, if I failed at the age of 23, right? In my career, and that was a huge setback. I tell them that. So they feel that, okay, this guy is coming up very clean. This guy is coming up very vulnerable. He's telling his failures first. Okay, let me open up about my failures then. Right. I get to know more about them. That's the thing. So my value to add is I try to be personal. I try to connect emotionally with them. because everything is about authenticity.
You found out that LinkedIn is a huge thing, right?
It is.
like the new Facebook, as Facebook was like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, you got a niche, you got a market, and you got into it. But how challenging was this switch into a new industry for you?
Very difficult. Are you talking about sales and marketing?
Exactly, yeah.
Recently, I had posted about it. I graduated in August, so I took that opportunity to tell my connections, my story as well.
Right.
I have done my bachelor's in math, physics, and geology. I love space. I love to read about it. I love the theories, the hypotheses, like the black holes, the Big Bang. I love to read about the ocean, so I wanted to go in geology, right? Later on, I wanted to develop geology as a career, so I did my post-graduation as well, right? Unfortunately, during that time, there was a huge recession. Many of the seniors that who I looked up to as well, they were working in Schlumberger, Weatherford, they started getting laid off. So the market was tough. So what I did was I wanted to go in oil industry, but then I chose construction, because in construction as well, they require geologists.
Of course,
right?
yeah.
Then my boss once called me into the office. He told me that, Tejas, there's a position. There's one, life science, that is pharma, hospitals. You will handle that.
The life science, the name of the company.
No, life science is the vertical. The name,
okay.
Siemens is the company.
Got it.
And the other position is data centers,
Right.
the vertical. That is in Ahmedabad. Both are west. Do you want to try for it? And I was like, absolutely. I'm a contract employee and you're telling me to try for a permanent position. Why not?
Yeah.
So I tried for it. I wanted to go more into pharma. So I tried for life science. And I got it. And that's where I got into Siemens payroll. And now I'm into sales, Siemens. So I can proudly say that this is something I have achieved. And through my hard work or something. From there, this was now 23, after 23. So my life before 23 was geology. I failed, there was a stint. I didn't know what to do. Now I'm starting into sales.
And what kind of opportunities did you find in this field for the future of your business?
While I'm making my connections, I always send a note to my connections. You know, this is what I am. This is why I am reaching out to you. And this is why you. I practice why them and why you, right? So for example, I'm reaching out to you. There's a particular reason. I state that reason in those 300 characters, right? If you reply to me, right? I know that you have something to offer. I select my connections that way. And the people, for example, if you're searching for a job, if you just recently graduated and you're searching for a job, you reach out to me. Hey Tejas, you know, I see that you got a job through LinkedIn. How did you do that? I tell them that, okay, this is the case. And I just suggest, you know, I personalize my messages. I do a lot of cold outreach, right? Cold emails, cold calls, cold messages, cold videos. Are you doing that? No, I want to know more about it. Okay, schedule a call. So likewise, when people approach me or when I approach them, they schedule a call with me. So in a week, I have certain number of calls scheduled, and half hour I spend with them. And the people who are interested, they reach out to me again, and then I do a follow up with them. Okay, what is your progress? So that's how I develop my LinkedIn portfolio of my connections. I call them connections rather than clients. And if they are getting any value, they reach out to me again. And that's how they tell their people as well on, you know, if they are finding any good value from me, then yeah, that's how I grow.
I always receive some messages from sponsored, you know.
I know.
It could be an AI as well.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
The thing is, LinkedIn is so competitive because many professionals, each, like for example, in a business,
right?
For example, you can pick out anything. A truck company, Ram.
Yeah.
Right. The competition, Ford Motors or Mitsubishi or Toyota. right? Each of them are there on LinkedIn,
Yeah.
right? Same goes for B2C customers as well, B2C market as well. Like what I'm doing is B2C.
So you don't have like a quotation for them.
No.
What if they get a job?
Yeah. It's my testimonial, but right now I'm not doing this as to earn something. This is my voluntary
Non-profit
thing.
project.
This is so I have my own page.
Right.
It's called as TMB The Difference. This page was created on solely that purpose, to connect with people, to organize certain webinars in specific niches where people come and they talk with the experts. And third is to organize events or to help people organize their events in specific territories.
Yeah.
So if they get a job, then it's beneficial for me because people see value in it and I get happy.
Yeah.
But right now my focus on earning is different.
Okay.
I'm working somewhere else. This is what I do for my passion. This is what I do voluntarily. So that doesn't matter. If you get a job, good. You tell people that, okay, this guy, connect with him. He gets you jobs, you know? So
Yeah.
that's what my focus is.
That's good, bro, because you're still building something,
I am.
right? Not only connections. You're building your brand, you're building your own profile.
Yep.
And yeah, eventually something is gonna come up.
No, absolutely. The thing is, people believe you when you have credibility.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right now, I'm building my credibility.
Right.
I'm a novice. I try to believe that every part of the life, you're always learning some things, right?
Yes.
I am maybe learning 1% every day. Slow learning, but I'm learning. Hesitation is your biggest enemy. I hesitated for a long time whether I should post this video. What will people think, man? I look so bad in this video. How will people perceive me? If, for example, I put this video and that person, he saw my video and he's like, oh, did you post this video? Oh, no, okay. That's what came in my mind always. But then okay, that's it. I'm just posting it.
Yeah.
When you have that kind of mindset, you will just go ahead from there, because that mindset is not only for that video, that mindset is not only for your content, but that mindset is for your success or for your roadmap. There may be 100 of challenges. There are, like, social media or LinkedIn is not an overnight success. It is a myth, right? We are hearing every day, like, okay, this person is getting 100 of followers, this person is getting viral. It is not because he has posted now and then tomorrow he got 100,000 views on that post. He might have posted 1,000 posts before, but this post resonated with the public. It went to more audience, and now people have started looking at his other posts as well. It is always compounding. So whatever you do, don't hesitate. If you start early, you will get success soon. But
Yeah.
you have to start early. If you're younger, that's what, not even you. If I was younger, I would tell myself that please start whatever you're thinking, because you are always going to start it later. If you're confused, you will be confused later as well. You just have to start. Try new things. Just try it.
I got you. I used to be behind the cameras.
Oh, okay.
I was always passionate about communications. Actually, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a writer, an author.
Really?
Yeah, I always keep thinking about create stories, things like that. I used to play with toys until I was like 13 years old, man. I was an early guy too. I also liked the science, just for knowledge, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Not that I wanted to be a scientist, but I got you. I got your passion. I know what you feel, you know, trying to approach to different kind of knowledge.
Yeah.
I decided to, you know, take the leap to a different way to communicate what I always had in mind.
Got
right?
it.
So I wanted to be a filmmaker, which I did. I was a filmmaker back in my country for 3-4 years.
Interesting.
Yeah, I went into the advertising. I feel blessed because I explored many areas in my career, in my profession as a communicator. I always wanted to be behind the cameras, producing, you know, doing camera, doing photography, doing graphic design, motion graphics, every technical skill that I developed was for that. But before pandemics, I was like, okay, I see people that they just don't care about how they look in front of cameras.
Yeah.
I can do it. I was a professor as well at a university.
Oh, really? What did you teach?
Scripting,
Oh,
video, graphic design as well.
Okay.
Video editing too. So I was like, what if I start working the topics that I know, share it just for free? I do it because that's my job. Why don't I just do it for a YouTube channel? So I did. And yeah, my subscribers were only my students. But the thing is that I dare to do it, right? Try to do different things, try to experience, and I liked it. I feel, as you did, how switching the field that you work in
Yeah.
could be difficult, but you have to do it, man. Right?
You need to go forward. You need to take that leap, man.
Exactly. Yeah, I got you. Thank you, man. I really appreciate you share your testimonial with us in this opportunity. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna keep in touch, right?
No, absolutely. Thanks for having me. And this is, I love this thing that you're doing. And obviously, we'll stay in touch. Yeah. And let me know. Let me know. We'll catch up soon.
Thank you, Tejas. Thank you, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.